are here in support of this man, Bradley Manning, an American hero, our brother, Bruce, will be reading a speech for us.
We're here today in solidarity with Bradley Manning's 24th birthday. Bradley Manning is the Army private alleged to have released 250,000 classified and secret U.S. State Department cables to WikiLeaks. He was held for 17 months without charge or trial. Much of that time spent in solitary confinement. The government just passed the National Defense Authorization Act, which would make this type of treatment legal to be applied on U.S. citizens who the military deems terrorists. We're here today to send the message that exposing government crimes is not a crime. And we stand against allowing the government the power to indefinitely detain citizens without charge or trial. Let's take a look at some of the things that were revealed in those cables.
Stop the military!
Cables reveal that the U.S. warned German authorities not to allow a local investigation into his abduction and rendition. An arrest warrant was issued for 13 CIA agents by prosecutors in Spain, a country they had entered with fake passports. From a cable, issuance of international arrest warrants would have a negative impact on our bilateral relationship. No charges had ultimately been brought against al-Masri while he was being held. How about double dealing in Saudi Arabia? Also to be made public by the cables was the knowledge that Saudi Arabia, our ally, is the world's largest source of funds for what are deemed Islamist militant groups such as the Afghan Taliban and Lashkar-e-Taiba. But the Saudi government is reluctant to stem the flow of money, to quote Secretary of State Hillary Clinton directly. Beyond the obvious hypocrisy that this situation represents, another question that arises from this information is, what are the precise requirements that cause one to be defined as a militant group? In Nigeria, when Pfizer tested out their drugs on sick children and some of those children died, the U.S. State Department barred the Nigerian government from suing Pfizer. In the course of the bribery and bullying business as usual, the U.S. applied pressure on Spain to drop a lawsuit brought by the family of a Spanish journalist, Jose Cuso, who was killed in the U.S. military's 2003 attack on the Palestine hotel in Baghdad during the Iraq War. A U.S. Army tank fired on the hotel, which was known to have been occupied by over 200 journalists. Quote, "Of course we are horrified and outraged by this. Horrified because we cannot believe that our government and prosecutors conspired with a foreign government to prevent the investigation of what happened to my brother, a Spanish citizen. It seems we are citizens, or at least a small province, of the Empire of the United States. Javier Cuso, brother of Jose Cuso." Step right up and get your drones here. Perfect for discreetly crushing that pesky political opponent, a rising star dissident group. And don't worry about it. Some other foreign government will take unaccountable responsibility anyway. Total permanent warfare has never been easier. As reported in Wired Magazine's Danger Room blog, WikiLeaks reveals everybody's Christmas list. The world wants drones. The UAE and a number of countries in the Middle East who continue to line their pockets from lucrative military sales have been making requests for the armed Predator B drone.
Yeah, a lot of us are small business owners.
And just off the coast, in Haiti, cables revealed that Haynes and Fruit of the Loom worked with the U.S. State Department to prevent workers from raising their minimum wage. There are cables entitled "Aristide must be stopped,"